I am not only freezing, well, not really freezing, but my hands are kind of shaky. I cannot believe what happened on the last lap. Logano may have wrecked, but this is actually going to be a happy race review. It's not going to be a rage review because normally when Logano wrecks, I rage, but not tonight. I am in loss of words. Michael McDowell won Daytona. Wow, what a great start to the season. Michael McDowell's onto the playoffs. Wow, I cannot believe it. I just cannot. So stage one and stage two swept by the dreaded Hamlin. Honestly, I really can't believe Michael McDowell just won this race. I just can't. I want to go out in the snow right now, but because of this race review, it's probably still snowing. But because of this race review, I'm just, yeah, so stage one, which happened earlier today, Derek Cope choked, and then there was a big wreck taking out 16 drivers. Only two of them were done. And yeah, then we had a 5 hour red flag, which I was kind of prepared for. And then we went under the lights racing. At least it didn't last till like 3 in the morning, like back in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Here in this coast, it lasted till 11 at night. But over in Florida, midnight. Oh my gosh, guys. I am in loss of words. Michael McDowell just won the 500, even though that wreck from Keselowski and Logano, Keselowski really did a stupid move. Like, I'm not raging because McDowell won this race and it's snowing and I don't want to ruin the vibe, but Keselowski, that was like, I wouldn't say a fire crash, but like, oh my gosh. He kind of went up in the air. Literally, that looked like a violent crash. The high side literally looked like the demon's trap, to be honest. It really did. Keselowski, Cryle, Logano, all being caught in the fire because like Logano jumped himself into the fire. Last year it was a rage review, not this year. Wow. Michael McDowell, I mean, he's not my all-time favorite, but wow. He won this race. Really glad for him. I'm really glad for Michael McDowell. I'm just in loss of words. Full 10-minute race review. Wow. At least it wasn't given to Chase Elliott, though. Otherwise, some fans would be mad. Good thing it wasn't given to Chase Elliott. But what a crash that was between Keselowski and Logano. I thought both of them were going to catch themselves on fire and land on each other's roofs. Like, I thought that was going to happen, but apparently not. Austin Cindric, I believe, is the only Penske driver that survived. But this race may have been dreaded, but not with Michael McDowell, who survived the Daytona apocalypse. Sadly, Logano and Keselowski failed to escape the Daytona apocalypse. But hey, I can't be mad. But if I were to be mad, that's only if Denny Hamlin would have won. And oh my gosh, thank God. Thank God Keselowski and Logano are okay because they were in the fire. They literally were. They literally were inside the fire. Thank God they're okay. If we didn't have these safety features, both of them would have died. Like, told you this sport is scary, and stuff like this actually happens. And I'm really thinking about taking Michael McDowell outside to, I guess, do his little burnouts. No, I'm not doing that. But I did do a video of Logano doing his burnout. I kind of felt a little confident he was going to get this done, but I can't be mad. I really can't. But Keselowski, he did a stupid move on his own teammate, which I believe was dirty driving. But, I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard racing because it was not hard racing, first of all. Second of all, I wouldn't say he's driving drunk, but I'm not going to disrespect Brad Keselowski like that. But, yeah, Preston's probably more excited than me. I shouldn't say that, but, like, I'm close excited than him. Would have been better if Keselowski didn't do that stupid move because He said like last year during the clash, every time somebody throws a stupid block, it doesn't work, and they all start wrecking. And he kind of does something similar to this race, but really I can't blame him. But he kind of did the opposite. I really can't wait for Michael McDowell's Daytona 500 diecast to get released later this year, if it gets released. Because the past Daytona 500 diecasts, the wins they've gotten released. Wait, Kurt Busch's diecast got canceled in 2017. Um, yeah, I think 2013. I don't think they did race wins, but 2014. No wait, 2013 of. Oh, I'm thinking of the championship, the season finale championship, but yeah. And stage 3, I don't think anything happened. It was just me out in the snow because it's snowing in my area, and yeah, no rage review, thankfully. Because, like I said, I fear of Logano getting wrecked out, but Michael McDowell just saved my fear. Like, wow, that was a Superman escape right there. Like, literally. It felt like he was, like, I was in the Daytona apocalypse. Michael McDowell took me away from the apocalypse, and he just, like, wow, he was the Superman of this race. Wow, this is probably better than the 2016 Pocono race when Chris Buescher won it because of the weather delay. This is like what? Front Row Motorsports' third career win? First at Talladega, then at Pocono, and then at Daytona. Wow, that was. Oh my gosh. Still, well, I do believe it, but that crash, like when Kazowski caught on fire, that scared me. But that could have been a lot worse. Kazowski could have flipped. He could have been violently hit in the fire. He could have died. Like, if he died, I would be emotionally crying because Kazowski was one of my favorite drivers. Imagine if that was a lot worse. If Kazowski died, yeah, I'm glad the drivers that were involved in the wreck are okay. That could have been a lot worse, honestly. Kozlowski, like that, he could have flipped. He could have gotten hit violently. He could have died in the flames. Like who knows? And if Kozlowski died, and if Preston Racing saw the race, I don't know how Preston Racing is gonna react because it's like, it's a sad thing to see a driver die in a wreck, and Kozlowski is his least favorite driver. So, I mean, I'm not trying to say he's gonna laugh over his death because that's kind of disrespectful. But even though you hate him, like, I mean, he can be glad if he retires. Like, I'll be glad if Kryle or Denny Hamlin retires. Me personally, I'll be glad, but I don't wish death on my least favorite drivers. I don't wish, yeah, I don't wish death on anybody. Like, if I do wish death on anyone, sometimes I will joke around about it. And yeah, I really cannot believe what just happened there at the end. I mean, yeah, and just a little warning for y'all. Next time y'all do race reviews, please don't use the Gucci race term. Y'all just stole that from me. Just saying. I don't want y'all using that term because y'all, like, Preston Racing stole that from me first. Like, he clearly did. And then some other people started using that term, and I just stopped using it because apparently y'all stole it. And, wow. I'm kind of still shaking. Like in the beginning of the video, I was shaking. Heck, I'm even fidgeting right now because I'm sitting in a chair, my broken chair. And that was a wreck. Kozlowski, that could have been a lot worse. At least it wasn't like last year. This race took like 10 hours to get through. I started watching at 1 today, spent all afternoon watching it. And up until tonight, I really haven't done a race review up until 11 at night. I mean, I can handle watching NASCAR races up until between 10 and 11. Heck, I even did that at Las Vegas when they raced Sunday night, and it was a school night for me. And once I got done with the race review, I went straight to bed. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching this race review. Season 2, Episode 1 of Race Reviews. Glad this isn't a rage one. And I'm going to see, like, I wouldn't say mixed feelings about this race, but scary and exciting at the same time.